It's your boy, Revolutionary Cuz. I'm your favorite freedom fighter, thugging it everywhere. Don't believe me? Ask that bitch about me. You dig? Okay, now shout out to DW Flames for making out that situation that he was in. Not only making out the situation, making out the situation on top. Because it did sound like he was the victor in the fight, although he did get cut. You know, he did seem to win the fight. I just finished watching the Compton Rick Rock reaction and the ODM Slim reaction. Let's get to what Compton Rick Rock had to say. Now, I kind of feel where Compton Rick Rock was coming from with saying that, you know, he might have been given too much of the storyline on the internet. And then when he called Adam 22, you know, knowing that he was live, he should have, you know, of course, watched what he said, because, you know, he could be given information that can lead to a case. Now, for starters, we would rather hear the story coming from DW Flame himself than watching it on the news or reading online that Long Beach rapper got killed. So he was just giving the storyline of what took place, how, you know, niggas kind of pressed him, and he kind of, you know, without the homies, just got straight to it. Now, for starters, where the fuck are the homies at? With you being a nigga in a power position that's winning, that's feeding the homies, you should always have niggas on standby, ready to go. It don't matter if you're going to the gas station for some candy or going anywhere. I mean, like, the boss is always supposed to have protection 24/7, not only your own firearm, but, you know, somebody chaperoning you and basically watching your back. Now, let's get to what ODM Slim said. You know, now, for starters, he didn't specify what gang the enemy was from. He just said the other side, where, like ODM said, it could have been a Chongo, it could have been a Rolling 20 Crip, or it could have been anybody. I don't know if he was in Texas when the situation took place, or if he was in California, because, you know, he's been in Texas for a little bit. And I mean, he left the hood, where at times you got to do that to progress. And, you know, he's been fucking with Chuck. He's been on Wilder now. He's been doing his little acting thing, still pushing his music. You know what I mean? So he should definitely be all the way out the way. And for these niggas to pull up to your location, they must have known your whereabouts. They must have known, hey, cuz be here. And they kind of staked out the location, and they knew where exactly to find you, which is not a good thing. So you got to be more secured and more aware of what's going on around you. Now, he kind of like said that, you know, he kind of dipped into a angle of the camera when he seen homeboy, you know, grabbing himself like he had a pistol, and then the store owner came outside and kind of maced him and ran him off, which kind of seems like they didn't really have the blicky on them, because ain't no way I got a gun on me and a motherfucker gonna run me off with some pepper spray. But and I've been in a situation like that where I've seen motherfuckers trying to draw down on the homies on camera, and I had the opportunity to shoot them on camera, but instead I chose to how should I phrase it? I kind of like calmed the situation down and kept it moving, because I was on big business. But at times, I mean, it ain't about seeming pussy. It's about getting away so you can live another day, because that situation could have went all the way bad. I mean, they could have cut an artery and you could have bled out. So, you know, you just gotta move more strategic, my nigga. And from what I hear, you was like big tradie protege, you know what I mean? So, like, niggas know you're a trophy out here, but ain't nobody gonna speak bad on your name. And like you said, if the video of the fight was in their favor, they probably would have dropped it a long time ago. Like, hey, we done fucked up DW Flames on camera, because that's what they like to do. They like to press niggas, beat niggas up on camera, and show how they had the upper hand on niggas, and, you know, they just basically overpower niggas because they're outnumbered, and that's just some sucker shit. You know what I mean? But like, you did the right thing. You knocked out the biggest one, and when that normally happens, you know what I mean, what happens? Everybody else kind of fall back and get scared because yo hitter just got knocked out. Yeah, shit is crazy, man. Of course, the streets is always gonna be crazy. That's why you gotta stay dangerous, my nigga. It don't matter if you going to the motherfucking gas station or the supermarket. Niggas getting killed at the motherfucking light. We know that. But yeah, man, I want to give my little 3 cents on the situation because I seen Compton Rick Rock trying to like insinuate that he was a snitch or he's snitching online where, you know, he's giving information that can be used against whoever to say, hey, they assaulted somebody with a deadly weapon and try to build a case, but he didn't give no exact information. So how can you really build a case if you don't got the information, you dig? That's my personal opinion on this shit. Because I said before, we would rather hear the story from DW Flame than read the shit on the news, know what I mean? But yeah, I'm glad the cuz is safe. Shout out to my babies out there, 2 3s. Shit, I ain't gonna talk your motherfucking head off. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment. Follow me on Instagram, TheRevolutionaryCuzShow, also the Facebook fan page. If you have an iPhone or Roku TV, go and download Chronic TV now. Shout out to my folks over there at Chronic Palooza. You know what it is. Until next time, come on for you, boy. Triples. I'm glad the cuz is okay, man. Shit, we gonna link in the battlefield soon, cuz. Stay dangerous. Triples. Yee!